Dutch National Police is the largest government organization in the Netherlands. 65,000 police officers work there. I have a background, a true police background myself. I combine it with forensic IT knowledge for 25 years. We're very into combining the latest IT possibilities inside police work. We have a strong strategy to become a data-driven police organization. And for that we have a cloud strategy, a big data strategy. So we have a team which does all the hardware, the networking part, self-storage, OpenStack. And we have teams which are truly development teams, which have their own tenant from beginning to end inside the cloud environment, developing microservices-based applications. If my colleagues on the street get the best information real time because of these choices, then everybody's happy. The open networking part was triggered by me reading some articles about how Google was dealing with the network components from a hardware perspective, and basically look at them as a host instead of a special box with closed software. It's just a Linux host. And it's hardware, and we have to control it with Linux software. And that should be very good. But we understand it and we can put it in cloud automation when it's just a host for us. We basically focused on Cumulus Linux. It fitted perfectly in what we were doing. So it was a perfect fit, almost on first sight. VX we used to set up to virtualize our needs and to try it. And that's great because you have a low risk and very fast you can have a bright overview of the impact. What's the gain for us? Is it going to work? We tried out Cumulus, we set up a virtual environment, we tested it, and my colleagues, the network specialists, which said this is very good. This fits in the way we work, DevOps style, coding, infrastructure as code. This fits. Greenfield is the most superb way of starting something because we could build it from scratch. So we started building it as a modern spine-leaf network architecture. Simple, understandable, but the most important, scalable. Scalable is everything. We build the cloud from 3 points. It's scalable, scalable, scalable. We don't know where we end, and we want to process a lot of data. We want to be sure that it's good, and we want to scale out. To decide to start setting up with Cumulus took us about 20 minutes, I think. Half an hour, including coffee. So we try to do everything the DevOps way. So our network engineers, and as I told this morning, the network engineers I have are basically network developers. They're not really engineers, they're developers, they are coding. And that's the nice thing, and Cumulus Linux fits in that. And if you're looking into the choices of a private cloud based on OpenStack and Cumulus is very much followed up by platforms like Kubernetes, like TensorFlow, because we have a large demand for AI. It's very much demand driven. So the AI machine learning part is very much driving us much more from OpenStack virtual machines into containers, Kubernetes, TensorFlow, AI software, that kind of stuff. The open networking products gives us freedom of choice in hardware, gives us freedom of choice in software, and it fits very much into the fact that we want to learn ourselves, we want to gain more knowledge, we want to be a knowledge-driven data government body instead of a just using products government body.